Hi, cozy lovers. I am Robbie. Welcome back to Cozy with Robbie, my little corner of the internet where we play, build, and talk about all things cozy. So grab a blanket and let's get into it. Today, we're talking about Mazey Village. A tornado tore through this little town, and somehow that's where the whole game starts. Quick note before we dive in, the developers very kindly sent me a key for this one, so that's how I got to play it. All opinions here are still genuinely my own, as always. So the setup is genuinely funny. You actually meet the tornado. It's a character, and it doesn't remember why you wrecked the town. It just did. I'm assuming that's a thread that the game pulls on later, but for now, we're just cleaning up after a tornado with amnesia. Before any of that, though, you build your character, and there is actually a good amount of customization in there. I spent longer than I meant to just getting her exactly right. You start in the prologue, which is the snowy little wonderland, and it's where the game teaches you how everything works, the mazes, the basic puzzles, before it throws you into the real village. Then you arrive in the village itself, and this is the one that's actually wrecked. Boarded up buildings, trees knocked over, everything tilted. This is your home base, basically, the place all your progress is actually rebuilding. And then the meadows opens up, which is a complete shift. It's lush and green, there is a fishing hole, totally different mood to the other two. It's not just more of the same map, it generally feels like a different place. The mazes themselves are more than I expected to. They're not just walking through a hedge maze, there's actual sliding puzzles in there, weights, switches, little elevator mechanisms. It's puzzly in a way that keeps you thinking without ever getting stressful. And going into them not knowing what you'll find is generally the best part for me. There is a witch looking for her magical items, a band performer missing her guitar, a guy whose pink rooster ran off, another guy who lost his sheep entirely. Every one of them has this whole personality packed into a couple lines of dialogue, and finding their thing feels like an actual little win. And honestly, this is where I want to ask. Do you like fully exploring an area before moving on, or do you like to push forward and come back later? I am very much a check every corner person, and I'm curious that that's a me thing or a cozy gamer thing. Let me know in the comments, I genuinely want to know. Now, back to the game, it's not just handing items back either. As you help people, the townies actually give you their houses and you get to place them around the village yourself. I haven't gotten into full decorating yet, but just deciding where everyone's home goes already feels like you're probably building the place back up. Each area is split up in these little plots and you unlock them as you go, but not every single plot has something waiting in it, which I actually like. It means exploring feels more like actual exploring and less like ticking boxes. When I do lose track of who still needs what, there's a note section that tracks it all, so I just check that and go from there. There's no combat at all here, which for me is exactly the point. Purely explore, solve, find, return. Nothing chasing you, nothing you can fail. I haven't unlocked fishing or critter catching yet, but I know they're coming further in, so that's genuinely something I am looking forward to. I've really enjoyed my time with this one. It's soft, it's a little silly in the best way, and it's the kind of game I keep finding myself like opening just to potter around in for a bit. I am excited to see where it goes from here. Thanks for getting cozy with me today. If you had a nice time, subscribe and stay a while. And I'll see you next video. Bye, cozy lovers.